Hey, hi, hello, my friends. It's Christy with 4 a.m. Junk Journals, and I am here to work in my casebook for the On the Case 2023 challenge or collab. And I'm so excited to get started working on it again this week. It is late. New information for the week goes up on Wednesdays, and I usually try to have my casebook completed by Friday at the latest. But this week, with the end of the semester and finals coming up, I just didn't get to it. So we're going to do it today. All right, we got a lot of new information this week. We met several new suspects, got a lot of new information, and there's a lot to put in here. So, for one thing, we found out that Mrs. Worthington, Albert found a diary that Mrs. Worthington had kept, kind of outlining her affair with the neighbor and her pregnancy that resulted from that affair. She gave birth to twins, gave them up for adoption, and just kind of went on with her life with her husband, who we also know was cheating on her, both because her son Philip told us and because it was in her diary. So we kind of have that information. Her husband did finally show up. We did see Mr. Worthington finally, and he came with his partner, who he identified as Lavender. She was a young woman, and he identified her as Lavender. Greta showed up, so the niece is there now, and so now we've got and we've discovered that the neighbor has a wife named Anne. So we have several new suspects. So we've got the neighbor Paul, we've got his wife Anne, we've got their son Nash, we've got Greta, we've got Mr. Worthington, and possibly Lavender. We also have Charles the butler, who's just briefly been mentioned. I put him on the list of suspects, but I haven't really put him in my casebook yet. I need to find a picture for him because I don't have a picture for him. So a lot going on, right? There's a lot going on. So let's see if we can get some of this into the book. These first pages, again, I'm leaving blank. This was my week 1 with the maid that found Mrs. Worthington, and then we had week 2 where we put in Mr. Worthington, I'm sorry, this was week 2, right? Yeah, because week 1 the murder was announced. This was week 2, or was this week 1? I'm so confused. Anyway, we got Mr. Worthington and Albert, and then these represented Mr. Worthington's affairs. And I'm actually thinking that I might use this image for his assistant instead of one of his affairs, because I was having a hard time finding an image that I wanted. So I might use this one. Let me just pull that out. So I've got Albert, and then I've got Philip here, and we've got an image for the will. So I think I'm just going to pop in here, and I am going to put Greta in because she's also a member of the family, so I feel like she should go next. And what I have to represent Greta, she was described as a very artistic, colorful person who didn't talk a whole lot, said that she studied sculpture, and I am going to use this image that I printed. I did make her extremely colorful. She is holding a sculpture of, or working on a sculpture of, a bird. And this was just the way I saw her, was with short curly hair, dyed multicolors, and you know, just very pretty, but very, you know, very quiet. And as they described her, as she was described in the story, was very quiet. I just wanted her to be very pretty and very colorful. So that's what I did. And of course we know that she's young. She's only, what, like 24, I think was the, pretty sure that's right. All right. The questions were asked about her parents, and her parents are both dead. So, yep, I like that. I do like that. We need something for the background, though. Let's see if I have anything here that we like for this. Could do that blue. It's quite textured, though. How about this? Yep, I like that. Let's do that. I know it's going to feel a little bit out of place in the journal or in the casebook, but I think it'll be all right. It's either that, or I could go with the brown on the back. Gosh, it's so plain. I love this. And she's not a plain kind of person. So we're just going to do this. If you guys are watching and you're a part of the collab or the challenge, I'd love to see your casebooks for the week. I haven't seen anyone else post anything for this week either. There hasn't been very many questions, and I really thought there would be a lot this week, but there hasn't been very much interaction. So we can't solve it if we don't investigate. So I'd love for all of you to, you know, start popping your questions up and showing your casebooks, and let's all have a good time with it. I know everybody's busy. I've been busy too. I get it. But I still would really like to see us get more discussion going. Okay. So what do y'all think? Do you think that Mr. Worthington is having an affair with Lavender? I am. That's one of the reasons I'm going to use that picture that was in there with his affairs, is because I'm wondering about that. Does anyone have a person or a couple of people that they really have in mind that they've narrowed it down to? Do they have any ideas about anything? Any thoughts about the diary? About why Paul broke it off with her? I'm so curious about everything. And I know y'all are going, but you know. Well, you know, maybe not. I'm going to use this wilted violet to go around this. Okay. And what do y'all think about the will? I mean, like, that's kind of weird, isn't it? The way she's got her will set up. What's up with this situation with Nash, anyway? They don't like each other. He's Paul's son, for goodness sake. And she's, you know, obviously not very happy with Paul. So what the heck? All right. And given that he's about the same age as the twins would be, that kind of bothers me even more, because that means that Paul was skanking with his wife and with her at the same time, right? That won't work. That would cover up the bird. I don't want to cover up the bird. However, I think I might take out this middle part. And use it to make notes about Greta. So we could put her there. And this right here. Okay. So let's go around it with some blue and my husband and son are over at my other son's house playing games. I've got, hold on. What up? Where did I put them? I've got some stickers that are letters that I bought last weekend at the yard sale. Cool. All right. Let's see. Could go pink. It really is not working well on that background, is it? I wonder. I mean, that background just isn't working well with those colors in her. I wonder if I should change it out. And she has brighter colors than that. In general. But at the same time, it's a casebook, and we don't want it to be too bright. But I wonder if I could take, like, let me see if I can fix it where I like it. All right, so we could take this potentially, or this, and put it behind her. Ooh, no, that looks too tombstone-y. Ooh, no, 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 no. Okay, let's see. How about this one then? It's awfully pink though. I don't know if that'll work. I can try it. See, that works great with her. I don't know about that background though. I sure do like it there. Okay. Let's see if there's something we can do. Like, I don't know, blend it a little bit. But see, these aren't really going to work with that. But they work great with that. I think she needs a new background. Or we can just say she is a pop of color in this, you know, kind of drabby whatever. She's meant to be colorful, so I'm thinking maybe this will work. What do y'all think? Any opinions? So then should I use these letters or should I use something more colorful, or even something like this? Let's use these. I wonder if there's something I could add one of those down the side. And then maybe possibly do those hearts. Okay, let's go with this. Okay, I'm going to start by gluing this down. She might need a paper ruffle. This could turn into a super long video, guys. I don't know why. I'm just feeling very much like, I think it's because the last few days I've been in such a slump that now that I'm feeling like doing this, which probably has to do with the fact that I have other things I should be doing, and also that I'm not feeling well, However, now that I do feel like doing it, and I don't feel like I'm in quite such a slump, I may spend way too much time on this. Well, I'm already spending way too much time on it because, like I said, I have other things I really should be doing. So any time spent is really more than I should be. Keeps acting like it wants to storm outside. So I'd kind of thought that my husband and son might come home, but there's been no word from them at all. Which I'm glad. I'm sure they're having a good time, and I'm glad they're having a good time. Okay. Throw my stuff over there. I'm feeling dang overwhelmed, guys. I really am. It was a bad week last week, though. And the weekend has been, well, yesterday, my hand was so swollen that I could barely use it from the arthritis. And my husband and son kind of insisted that I take it easy yesterday, which, you know, there wasn't anything I wanted to do. There were lots of things I should have been doing. But I was just feeling so blah. So, and then too, I think I was coming down with something because I really am not well today. So, I feel like we can take this G. Is it going to show? Oh gosh, it's so dark in here, I can't tell. R. E. T. T. A. I need better lighting. Dang, this is terrible. But I feel like it kind of needs to be moved over some. guess not. I guess it doesn't pull up very well, does it? Don't want to mess it up. Guess those stick pretty well. And then what if I were to, could I put that flower there, or would it be too large? Okay. We've got our very colorful Greta. I think this needs, I don't know if it needs a label or just like the hearts. Maybe just a flower in the corner, or the hearts in the corner. Maybe the cat in the corner. They haven't mentioned a cat, so that might be a little weird. Let's just do the flower. And I feel like I want to have, so, yeah, we're just going to leave Greta as is. Might add a little bit of, I don't know, I don't actually know if I want to. I think I'm going to leave her as is for right now. And we can always do more later. That's the great thing about this project. I can add more as I find things out. I can add, or I can take things away. I can, you know, whatever I need to do, I can do. So, I think we're going to call that one done for right now, anyway. And we're going to turn her over. And now I want to put Nash on here. So what I did for Nash was I found this image in a old Sears catalog. And this is going to be Nash. So I don't think I need any of that. I can throw that away. And we will cut around him. I'm going to have a lot of trimming to do on this video since I just forgot that I was filming and was off doing other things. I was playing with the computer. I took the dogs out. I went to the bathroom. And I just forgot y'all were here. So yeah, I think this guy makes a good Nash, the way I imagine him. Mm-hmm. Okay, we can put him right there. He needs a background though. Something to go behind him. I'm wondering, got some Tim Holtz over here. Maybe something like, wait, let's see. That or that. I think we'll go with this. Alternatively, go. It's just like this brown. Alexa, stop the timer. As I'm having such a good time with this particular challenge. It's really like bringing out my creativity and forcing me to kind of think outside the box. And so if it's something that potentially interests you at all, I really hope that you'll come over and join us, because it's so much fun. And the more people we have, the more fun it's going to be. If you love a good murder mystery and you love making journals, you just can't beat this. All right. I think I'll put him there. But I was thinking I might add, where did I put it? I literally, oh, I was thinking, let me put up the bright colors and get down some more neutral ones for the inking. Okay. Got the peeled paint out. I thought we might just use a little bit of the peeled paint. We'll just use this envelope. That'll be fine. I like sending envelopes that I've been doing stuff like this on anyway. When I send stuff out, I think it really adds something to it. We've got the frayed burlap here. We'll add a little bit of it. And then I think we go around our guy just a little bit with some vintage photo and hope that I don't mess him up. Oops, I forgot to cut that stuff out of his hand. We'll have to do that. I know my hour's up, but I'm going to be trimming so much of this video out that I figure I'm okay for a few more minutes. Not many, I know, but a few. Which is fine, because I have to get back to schoolwork. Okay, there we go. Now, I think if we put him there, and we can put this kind of behind him, like so. Yep, I kind of like that. Okay. Start by putting this down. Okay. That's our Nash. And he needs something. He needs something to identify him as Nash. Which I could cut. Color it up some. Well, that's no good. I'm not sure where I put my black permanent marker. I was using it earlier and I don't know where it is. I think it might still be out there on the table. Do we remember Nash's last name? Nash Holmes. We could put his thing just like that. Okay. So I'm going to have to call the video done because we've been doing this a very long time now. I did get Greta on there. I got Nash on there. I do still have several more people to add, and I will work on that and then just show you, you know, what I did at the end of the video. Oh, I forgot to punch that one out. Because time-wise, I just can't do all of it on camera as slow as I'm being. But so far for our suspects, we have in here the maid. We have Mr. Worthington. We have Philip. No, I'm sorry, that was Albert. We have Philip. We have Greta. And we have Nash. So, okay, everyone, I am back, and it is now Monday morning. But I did finally complete as much of the casebook as I'm going to be able to get done prior to posting this video. There are a few things I still want to do. I still want to add in the autopsy report, the will, and the diary. Those three things I still want to add, and I need to add in our butler, Charles, who is on our suspect list as well because he lives in the house, even though we haven't really heard anything much about him so far. So here's what I did. And I did go back and I did a little bit of work in previous weeks as well. Not too much, but so again, this was from our first week of evidence, and we've got Mrs. Worthington and Letitia Flores. And then on this one, we have Mr. Worthington, and then just kind of a couple of things I put in there to show his cheating. And then with Albert, I went back and added a pocket. I put his name on here, did a little bit more shading, and then I made this little card. On this side, it has our hashtag, and on this side, it says thoughts and ideas, so I can write things in there if they come up. And again, that's just a little pocket there. And then, of course, we have Philip. I want to add his name. I just haven't done that yet. I'm out of time this morning. So, again, there's Greta. I did go ahead and put her name down here in watercolor. And, you know, her full name, Greta Collier. And I added this little clip up here so that we could clip on any information that we get that we can't put on the page because we don't have a pocket or anything on this page. The same with Nash. This is on, you know, on the other side we can clip things on because we don't have a pocket for Nash. So then I did Paul's page, and so this is my representation of Paul. I turned his picture into a pocket, and I've got this little card in there. And that's just an altered Project Life card. So then I've got Ann Holmes, which is Paul's wife, and she is actually a belly band, so I can put stuff in there if I need to. And then Lavender Archambault, who is, I don't know if I said that right, but that's how we're going to say it. She's also a belly band. So that's it, guys. That's what I did in my casebook for this week. And like I said, I've got a few things I want to go back and add, which I'll do at a later time. But for now, that finishes us off. And thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful or at the very least entertaining. I hope that you crafted along, and I hope you'll join me again for another video very soon. If you like what you saw today, be sure and give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from this channel, hit that subscribe button, and if you click the little bell, it will notify you every time I upload a new video. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you've got going on in your casebook. I'd love to see it, and I'll talk with all of you again soon. Bye.